Yes, hello children. Today we are going to start the kinds of quadrilateral. We have discussed in our previous session about exterior angle property and finding the number of sides and exterior angles of any polygon. Now we will discuss about the quadrilateral. There are many types of quadrilateral. First one we will discuss about. First of all, we will have their names. First one is trapezium. Trapezium. Second one, kite. Third, parallelogram. We can write parallelogram like this also. Two lines and GM, parallelogram. Fourth one, rhombus. Fifth one, rectangle. Sixth one, square. All quadrilaterals are interrelated with each other. Now here first of all we will discuss about trapezium. Trapezium. Trapezium is a figure which has only one pair of parallel sides. Only a means one pair of parallel sides. From the figure you will get to know that this is our trapezium and these are parallel sides and these are the non-parallel sides. So trapezium is a quadrilateral with the pair of parallel sides. These lines are parallel and these are non-parallel sides. Now this is a trapezium. This cannot be the trapezium. Even this figure, it cannot be the trapezium. So trapezium defines that figure which has only one pair of parallel sides and one pair of non-parallel sides. Now we will discuss about kite. So kite, the second point, it defines like a quadrilateral C. But what is different? It has four sides and exactly two distinct conjective pairs of sides are of equal length. Exactly. Okay, I am writing a kite has exactly two distinct conjective pair of sides of equal length. That means four-sided figure quadrilateral, and here conjective pairs of sides means AB. If ABCD is a kite, then AB must be equal to AD and BC must be equals to BD. BC must be equal to CD, Four sides and exactly two distinct conjectively pair of sides are of equal length. These are called kite. This figure is called a kite. Clear children? Where AB is equals to AD and BC is equals to CD. Now this figure cannot be termed as a kite. See, here sides are equal but it is not a kite. Why? Because these are not the conjunctive pair of sides, these are the opposite pair of sides. Clear, children? So the difference between kite or any other figure, we can term this figure as rectangle or parallelogram. This is not a kite. Now the third figure that we are going to discuss today is parallelogram. After discussing it, we will be doing some sums so that we can continue with our next exercise. Now, as the name defines, parallelogram means something must be parallel. So here it is the figure like this. Two sides are parallel. A, B, C, D. Naming should be continuous. A quadrilateral whose opposite sides, understand it? Whose opposite sides are parallel is called a parallelogram. By the symbol we can write it as like this. So in the quadrilateral ABCD, it is a parallelogram where opposite sides AB is parallel to DC and AD is parallel to BC. So what we define here, opposite sides are parallel, so we will call it as a parallelogram. Now we will check about the properties of the parallelogram. First property, the opposite angles of a parallelogram are always equal. Means for any parallelogram their opposite angles will always be equal. Second, the adjacent angles are supplementary. Means adjacent angle sum is 180 degree. Adjacent angle sum is 180 degree. Third, main property, the diagonals of parallelogram I am writing it by symbol. Diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other at their point of intersection. Bisect each other at their point of intersection. So what are the main property? The opposite angles of a parallelogram are always equal. Adjacent angles are supplementary. The diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other at their point of intersection. With these properties, we are able to solve whole exercise of 3.3. Now, I will discuss these 3 points just within a minute. Now, understand it. What the first point was, in a parallelogram, opposite angles are always equal. For example, ABCD is a parallelogram, then angle A must be equal to angle C and angle B must be equals to angle D. The second point was the adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. That means angle A plus angle B is equals to 180 degree. Angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degree. Angle C plus angle D is equals to 180 degree. And angle D plus angle A is equals to 180 degree. That is angle D. Angle D plus angle A is equals to 180 degree. Now what the third property says, the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. Now these are the diagonals. The diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other at the point of intersection. O is the point of intersection of the diagonal. So AO is equals to CO and BO is equals to DO. So all the three properties are satisfied here. AO is equals to CO. Diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other means O will be the midpoint of BD and AC. AO is equals to CO, BO is equals to DO. I hope the properties are clear to everyone. Now we will start with some examples and exercise 3.3.